Telling you, this is what we need. We're gonna need the week we go up to the Matt's wedding. Matt's just gonna walk down the aisle with the silky on and just take that shit off.
And it drags. It's like the silky with the cape.
Yes, that is it. Like, you know how the women have the veils and the big dress and foot? That's gonna be Matt's.
I forgot what it's called.
And then when he gets to the fucking altar, we all just like unravel it.
Yeah, like we're in the wedding party, right? Like we get up from the thing and fucking unwrap it for him.
From all the way in the back seat, exactly. in the back of the church. Come the bride in the tune of DMX.
Oh my god.
Here comes the bride. What? Here comes the bride. What? Where my dogs at? Rest in peace. Rest in power. Rest in power, King.
Wow. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh. It feels nice. It feels good to laugh.
Come on.
I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion, champion, champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I fear nobody. Ain't no letting down, I won't let you down. 'Cause I got ice in my veins. I talk like a champion, like a champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I'm so cold-blooded. I fear nobody, I fear nobody. I walk like a champion.
What's up, everybody? This is episode 90 of the Saratobi Sports Podcast, bringing you in this gorgeous afternoon. Your lovable host, just in transition, just stuck in traffic, just on his damn phone, JT. And honestly, all I can say is the summer is here. We're vaxxed and whacked, baby. Let's go. To my right, a man that needs no introduction, so I'm not going to give him one, John Mutu.
Thank you for not giving me an introduction.
You're welcome. To my other right, a man that does need an introduction, because we're recording on his birthday. Apparently, a king was born today. Me and Matt are still trying to figure out who it was.
Wasn't me.
It was not him.
Wasn't me.
Also, recent graduate, right?
Shit.
And we're going to be turning up this weekend. Hell
President
yeah.
of the Cock Center.
Yeah.
Oh,
President of the Cock Center.
Goodness.
The Deacon of Demon Time.
BBK.
Yeah, buddy. He walks with a cane out because he has to, because he needs to. Miles Wilson.
What's up, everybody?
You know, I
Happy to be
had
here.
something for this too, for a master's thing, and I forgot what it was.
That's exactly why you're not opening the show. And to my far right.
First of all, I came up with just about all your nicknames. I'm good at nicknames for other people.
Ooh.
And
not for me.
to my far right, but not that far right,
The great beyond.
the guy from the great beyond, repping the Syracuse University shirt because he is always about that burnt orange, Matt Barba.
What's up, y'all? Our mascots are a color, not a fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a big giant ball.
He needs no introduction or refrigeration.
Nope, just a big giant orange ball with the
Just
hat.
balls.
So your
Just
mascot
balls.
is what? What is the
Balls
mascot?
and a fork.
What is the
Just
mascot?
Balls and a fork.
Balls now with fork.
Balls. Wait, but no, for real. Who's Syracuse's mascot though?
The orange.
Yeah, the orange. But I'm saying, like, what does that look like? Somebody dressed up as?
It's just a
An
big orange.
So I thought you just said it's a color, not a fruit.
It's a
Exactly.
joke.
That's the joke.
No, it's not
Jesus
even a joke.
Christ.
It's
No,
just,
but that's what I'm saying. He's not joking.
No, like,
no. I'm dead ass. Not a fruit.
No,
it's not a
I'm
fruit.
saying.
Yes,
No, but I'm saying the mascot.
yes.
All right.
The Colonel.
Oh,
He ain't got a stem sticking out of his head. But.
It's just a big giant ball with a blue cap.
that's fucking whack.
However, literally everything in Syracuse is like orange or tangerine related, or like
Yeah.
the acapella group's called the Mandarins. And
It's just weird because I would never get my
Big
oranges.
citrus
I never get my
the
oranges
pet
from
band's called Sour
from
Citrus
Syracuse.
Society.
Yeah.
Oh,
Y'all
hey,
just,
I wouldn't get oranges from Syracuse either.
yeah, I'm getting my oranges from
I don't feel like
Florida.
they're a good
Florida.
You get your
cultivation area.
apples from Syracuse.
Exactly.
Okay, so maybe.
So why aren't you guys
cider.
called the Syracuse Apples?
Well, here's the story.
Syracuse
Oh,
apple
since
seeds?
Matt-
Syracuse's
since Matt knows
first
the damn story.
mascot was very racist.
As there were most college mascots in this
Can we
country.
look this up?
It was called the Saltine Warrior
Oh no!
Saltine?
because
Wait,
Syracuse was founded on their salt mines.
Yes.
And the Saltine Warrior was a Native American warrior
That they stole the land
that they
from.
stole the land from because Syracuse is located in Onondaga County.
Oh my god!
And you were talking about Long Island.
And
Wait till you
Syracuse
get to
is-
upstate New York.
I mean, it's all
Syracuse
racist. Just throw the whole
Oneonta?
throw the whole state out. Speaking of mascots and stuff like that, NBA playoffs. It's time. It's long. It's been a long season. Honestly, I mean,
It's
I've
been
been
a long short season.
a long short
Just
season.
because there's games every.
This has
every night.
honestly felt longer than an 82 game
Yes.
season.
Yeah, no.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
But we finally made it. All our teams are in the playoffs.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that.
Hold on. Can we get a fucking clap? Yeah, we get a clap. Yeah. I think. And I think my team getting in, that might have been just the last crutch, but fuck it, I'll take it. 4 seed shit, man.
Yeah, man,
We
it's
here.
awesome.
We get
Alright,
a home playoff game. We host.
Hey, Miles, can you imagine not having home court advantage in the first round?
You know what? Who would have thought that?
Not me.
I can't imagine either. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Niggas got the 4 seed.
Why?
Look at
You
that.
know what I'm
right?
saying, man? It was a great surprise.
I'm about to
but,
push the narrative. Julius Randle do this shit again. They get. I'm saying Julius Randle over Melo.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Pat.
Nah, bro. Nah, don't do that.
Pat got to a finals though.
Yeah,
So
Pat got to a final.
can't say that yet. Pat got
Melo-
to. John Starks got to a finals.
The
So
farthest that Melo ever got was
second round, right?
second round, 2013.
And what were you guys? What you guys were the 2 seed
We were the 2
that
seed.
years, right?
We were
Yep.
indeed the 2 seed, yeah.
All because of a fellow net, Jason Kidd and Kenyon Martin.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, well, it was a lot. It was a team effort that year that ended up, just not working.
I just remember those niggas did not miss from 3. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And ironically enough, the Knicks were league leader, or not the league leader, but top one of the top teams in 3-point percentage this year.
Yeah, we were. It was like we shot, I think, as a team, like 39%.
After
Fucking-
RJ
The volume
ripped the
wasn't
fuck out
there,
of that
but
one.
the
Yeah.
percentage
Well,
was there.
that's what they said. That's what they said is that they don't take a lot, but they make
They make a lot.
I'm like, I'll take it.
That's-
Niggas taking like 15 threes a game, but they making 6 to 7 of them. So
Yeah.
hey,
Hey, fuck it.
Yeah,
Fuck it, we bowl.
And fucking 8 of those threes are Reggie Bullock. Like,
Right.
and the other
In the-
two,
in the
and the other
first
2 are
quarter.
Julius.
Right.
no, Julius really, the second half of the season, he straight up went, I'm a threat from 3-point now.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
Straight up. He was like, this is not a fluke. Like, I put the work in. Y'all need to defend this.
Bro, but they had no choice. Teams was fucking playing them with a 2-3 zone on opening night. I remember the first night against the Pacers, bro. They dead ass came out in a 2-3 zone. They was
Shit,
like,
I
yeah,
would.
yeah,
Same.
shoot it. See what happens.
Alfred Payton's your starting point guard? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think the thing that's most impressed me about Julius Randle this year was his mid range and like him being able to
Really?
make shots off the dribble. Yes,
Yeah.
I think the thing that would have impressed me most is him fully creating out of the post. Because to me, like, one of the things about Julius Randle was literally always he's very bull in a china shop. Like, it was like Pascal Siakam, but stronger.
Yeah.
And finishing through contact and getting to the rim at will and things like that. And his post moves were, I'm a bull rush you. You know what I mean? And now I feel like it's like, okay, not only is I think his shooting out of the post has improved because I feel like he is mid range. Like if it was open, it was solid, right? But I feel like it's his creating out of the post and his ability to finish out of the post, like shooting and whatnot.
I think for me, it's just like you kind of already said it, but it's 3-point shooting. Last year, he shot like 29% from 3. He shot over 40 this year.
But we know he's putting the work in.
I mean,
so yeah.
And that's that. And fuck it, the Knicks, we here. That's it. I mean, I never thought I would be talking about the Knicks on my birthday being relevant in the league, which is just like,
Yeah.
like ever or just.
No.
Probably.
Like,
I was
probably
hoping not ever because like.
well,
damn.
definitely not. But not this soon.
Ask him in like 5 years, he would have been like, yeah, probably not ever.
Probably not. Right. But it's cool. Like I'll take it. We got like going into season. I say it every week. Only thing that I wanted to see was knowing if we had a coaching is RJ Barrett gonna get better. And those questions are now
Succeeded.
answered and then some.
Hey, man.
And now the expectations have changed. And I honestly feel like it would be a disappointment if we don't make it at least to the second round. And I think that's not unrealistic.
Yes, finishing with the 4 seed was huge, and it worked out because the Heat didn't get the 5 because that was the only team that I did not want the Knicks
Oh,
to
that would
see.
have been
Because
rough.
to me, that's the team that like does not match up well for the Knicks. I think the Hawks, it's a very winnable series.
Yep.
I mean that.
I think it's gonna go 7, but-
Yeah, I think it's got to be 6 or 7.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a real fun series to watch. You know what I mean?
I think you know who we got to watch out for. I don't think a lot of people are talking about it as much. I know it's gonna be like people are gonna say Trae Young, John Collins, and then like Julius Randle.
Yeah.
Bogdan Bogdanovic might be the X factor, and also
Derrick Rose.
I was gonna say Danilo Gallinari.
Oh, you're talking about for the
For the Hawks, on the Hawks side, I think those two
Yeah.
will be the X factors for them because you know what you're gonna get from Trae, you know what you're gonna get from John Collins, but
and Capella.
and Capella, right? Mr.
But-
Triple Double apparently somehow
Right.
this year.
Bogdan has fucking been
If
shooting
Bogdan gets
flames
hot-
the past 2 weeks, bro.
Yeah.
It could be a long night.
And that's
Yeah, but
what-
the
and
Knicks
we see
defense
it.
is suffocating.
They are. No, they are.
And
But
that's a tough thing. I think for us, like our personal X factor, I don't even think it would be RJ or Derrick Rose because they've been fairly consistent. It's gonna come down to Alec Burks, which is I never thought I would have said that. Alec Burks, Bullock, and Quickly.
I think Quickly could be a good X factor too.
I think Quickly in this series, Quickly is huge for us in this series. Like I think because Derrick Rose has been very consistent since he's gotten traded, and RJ
he's been playing fucking phenomenal this year.
And RJ's been on. He give you 5 in the first half, and then he give you 20 in the second. This is what he do every single game. So. We'll
so
see
you're
what
saying
happens.
to take the under on RJ's first half points every time. All right.
Every time. Every time. Hopefully that's just not at 4.5 though, because then you got some decisions to make.
I like that with the Reggie Bullock and Alec thing because like that's what those are your like Reggie Bullock is starting. You get him consistently scoring or just being shooting. Make sure his shooting is good enough that they have to keep someone over there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then if Alec can come off the bench and really just put up buckets, that's huge. But like you said, like the Hawks really have people that if they get hot, you're in for a rough night.
Yes.
Because Gallo is a professional scorer, regardless. Like, that's what he does. He will find a way to score points, right? And then when Bogdan's hot, man, like, it's bad. Like, when he's fucking hot, it literally just
Because it doesn't
like
matter where he's shooting from. 3,
He'll
top
pull
of the
from
key,
anywhere.
corner, wing, inside the paint. He will just make it. And also, they still got Lou Will, too. And we know how Lou will be in the playoffs.
Exactly.
We know how he'll be.
Like, it's funny with Bogdan. It's like when he shoots, it looks good every time. Like his form is so perfect. When it comes out of his hands, it looks good every time.
Cash.
But
It's gonna be a fun series. I'm excited. I'm more so excited just to see my team in the playoffs. Even if we get swept, which I don't think will happen, it's like I won't be disappointed in this team any which way.
Knicks came in. Anybody that cares about betting, Knicks came in as the underdog. It's not a big described thing. Is I think the Hawks are only like minus 120 and the Knicks are like plus 110 or something like. But still,
Knicks are also like 40 and like 20 against the spread this season.
yeah. I think it was like 43-26 and like something else.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
That's pretty fucking crazy.
Like betting the Knicks this year would have resulted in a nice bit of change.
Who would have thought?
No, not me.
Not I, my friend. Not I, my friend.
pivoting from there, we can go into some teams that have disappointed this year, like one Celtics team, which is in the play-in. So, just to give you guys an idea, Justin already mentioned it. We are recording on Tuesday this week, so the play-in games have not happened, and by the time you guys hear this, they would have. So we're just gonna do,
Well, at least the first 2, right?
yes, we're gonna do just some snap predictions and like quick, just thoughts. Like the Celtics aren't gonna
Of
do
the already
anything.
unknown. I think the Celtics. Personally, I think the Celtics win.
They're playing the Hornets.
The Wizards.
They're playing the Wizards.
I think
is Bradley Beal playing?
Bradley Beal is
He's
playing,
playing.
but he said his hamstring's not 100%.
He dad said he played through games he should not have played.
I'm not
through
surprised
to get here.
Listen, all I'm saying, and I was actually talking to Keith about this, is I just feel like the Wizards are a team you don't want to see in a play-in. Like, to me, the Wizards, because, dude, you have an MVP or Russ who has been playing great. Like, talk about second half of the season, rewriting the narrative on him. He's been playing great. Like, he could really just go off, take over that game, and that's all you need for one game, and it's over. Same thing, like, Bradley Beal's not healthy, but like if Bradley Beal is healthy, those are 2 players you don't want to see in a one-game situation because they'll just go out and win that one game. We'll get into more players like that, but like I don't know. The Celtics without Jaylen Brown, I just feel like are so vulnerable. You know what I mean? And I mean, my thing is the Wizards role players are always very hit or miss. You really don't know what you're gonna get. Like if someone's gonna be okay. Like once. Like Thomas Bryant was consistent last season, him being out basically all this year. That's big. Rui's still young and kind of raw. You don't really know what you're going to get. You just know.
Denny's not there.
Exactly.
You know, you still got Bertans.
When Bertans gets hot, he's hot. But
if he's cold,
then
then
he's
he's a liability. So
I mean, you just have potential. It could be their best game. You know what I mean? But I just think that the Celtics haven't shown enough, and Taysom on his own, it's gonna be hard.
well, he's not on his own. He got Kemba, and like I know I bash Kemba.
I honestly be forgetting he's on the
sometimes.
team.
I know. I only bash Kemba because of the whole Kyrie thing.
Yeah.
But I personally, I love Kemba. Like it pays me every time I have to roast him on Twitter because like
I mean, you know,
he from New York. He's one of us, right?
I would still like him on my team.
He went to my dad. He went to my dad's alma mater.
I went to Rice.
Alma mater.
Alma
mater.
Alma mater.
Or UConn.
Rice.
Rice. Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
So
Rest in peace, Rice.
but it's I don't know. I agree with you. Like you don't want to see him in a play-in, and we know how Russ can get if he's hot. And Brio, of course, we know how he's hot. But I mean, I think I believe in you know what it is? I think I believe in Brad Stevens way more than I do in Scott Brooks. And I feel like if it's a close game late, all my money's on Brad Stevens to game plan something than Scott Brooks. 'Cause let's be honest, Russell Westbrook going nut saved Scott Brooks this season. Because this is like the Wizards in this
Also,
in this
Scott
spot
Brooks
right now
has
is
never really been given much to work with.
I'm just saying, there's quite a few coaches that have not been given a lot to work with that still ended up making something out of nothing.
Listen, I'll tell you what. If what would have been better was if Scott Brooks got fired before the season. That would have been a great spot for Steven Silas.
A great spot for a few people.
Yeah.
But hey, look, I think it's gonna be a good game. Everybody's already writing off the Celtics, right? I have not seen on any sports talk radio or like TV show or whatever. Even though I try to stay away from that. Nobody's giving them because everybody wants the Nets versus Wizards matchup, right? Because they think, it's gonna be high scoring, blah blah blah, right? I really do think that the Celtics have a chance to win this game. I think Jason Tatum is going to show out as the superstar that we know he is, right? And Kemba Walker's going to have a decent game. I think they have veteran presence there. Marcus Smart. If you talk about X factors, if Marcus Smart can hit his three,
he's the ultimate X factor.
We've seen if he's going to hit like 6 threes in a game, then just chalk the win up already.
But even their second unit though, they got a lot of young
second
guys.
unit is it's rough.
I mean,
it's rough.
But that's the thing though, is that even the other day when they played against the Knicks, they played them tough the whole game. They played them tough the whole game.
When I texted you, I was like, I saw it because I was watching the Liberty game. I saw at the bottom of the screen, I was like, Knicks up 54-39 at halftime. And I saw that everybody was out for the Celtics. I'm like, that's not even worth even tuning in. Then I saw fourth quarter. It's a 6-point game. What the hell happened?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. Me and my parlay wanted to know what happened. You know what? It's okay though.
Did you at least cover?
No. They did not.
Because it was plus.
It was minus
11,
right?
It was
minus 11.
Ew.
Yeah, but they had an 18-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Yeah, I know. It was nasty, but it's fine though because we still won, so I don't give a fuck. But yeah, now the second unit they play hard. That's the thing is that when you have a lot of young guys that don't really have anything to lose, they're gonna play hard.
Shout out Josh Green.
Yeah, real life. And that's I don't know.
Tremont Waters, all them boys.
Right.
Luke Cornett.
Luke Cornett.
Yo, Luke Cornett being back in the league is so wild to me.
It's so funny.
Knicks legend Luke Cornett.
Oh my God. Yeah, but on some shit, give me the Wizards. If Bill played, regardless if he's hurt or not, they're gonna win. That's my whole thought.
I think the Celtics should win, but they need to understand they're really gonna have to bust their ass. I don't think the Wizards are gonna roll over. That's what I think it is. I think to me the Celtics should win. This is a game that the Celtics should win. They are the better team. But when you have that's the thing with stars. Stars can win you a game, and you have even though Russ is not considered a top 10 player anymore. He's still a superstar. This is someone who is a generational talent. We look at players of this current generation. Russell Westbrook is a generational talent, regardless of how you put it.
Of course, absolutely.
Like him, and if whatever percentage you get Bradley Beal at, because he could just stand there and he's a threat. You just can't leave him open. He's like, all right, I'm a little hobbled. He'll still hit fucking 6 threes on you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's that, and then again, to me, like talk about X factor, it comes down to if Bertans gets hot. Because if Bertans can score, it changes the entire
3-point shooting will be the difference in this game.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's valid.
I would love to see like 30 from Kemba and they win. Like just Kemba just going like I've been like shitty all season, not shitty, but like I've been hampered all season. Yeah. I've been trying to be okay so that when I come to the playoffs I could be my best self, and he just balls out. I would love that.
Hey man, look, this is what people want. Two teams with 2 stars. You know, as Kemba, Kemba is a star. All right, I don't care. He might be in the lower. He might be 2A, class 2A, 2B. But hey, he's still A. I'll still take Kemba on my team any day.
Hey, fuck
exactly.
it. Hey, man, it's all good. It's going to be a great game regardless.
Mr. Smiles.
Yeah. I'm excited to see. I still think the Wizards are going to win. As long as Bill play. I mean, fuck it if he's healthy enough. That nigga got a heart of a lion, bro. Real life.
I would say the second game, I thought I knew before 12 o'clock this afternoon on Tuesday. Yep. Yeah. I would have said Pacers all the way. Now, it's got to be Hornets.
I think the Pacers were accidentally tanking all season in the sense of that they expected to be good and then they weren't. And they were like, all right, I guess we're just going to lose these games. But then you have people who try, like Malcolm Brogdon and Sabonis.
Malcolm
who
and
try.
then Caris was averaging like 24 and
so
6
they're
and
like,
7.
So they're like, we're not tanking, I swear. And then they're like,
Abort,
shit.
abort,
Yeah,
abort,
and then
abort.
they're like, oh, fuck, we're in the play-in.
Yep.
Like, we were supposed to get a high draft pick.
Right.
They went from top 5 seed to all right, we're tanking, we're collapsing for Cade. Then it was like, oh shit, oh fuck, we're not gonna get Cade. All right, back to the playoff mode.
Yeah.
It's almost as if the like them and the Hawks like switched from where they were
Yes.
at. Like
Yeah.
after
the
Lloyd
first 20 games or
right,
so.
after Lloyd Pierce got fired, basically.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. And then the Bulls, they just low key kind of baited because they were just never good after.
Well, I mean, they were in it to the last week
I mean, you know,
for the 10 seed.
And granted, Levine was out with COVID and shit, so that's like
Yeah.
the only ass part about it. But I don't know.
Also, the Hornets are fun to watch.
They are very
The
fun.
Hornets got
They're
a lot of young niggas that can fucking score the basketball.
Yeah,
That's
with
my only fear.
Especially with
Melo.
LaMelo back. Like, they're very fun to
Brittany
watch.
Renner's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brittany Renner's baby dad.
Yeah. I mean, again, that's the team that, like, to me, if the Hornets make it out of the play-in, to me, that gives me very shades of the baby Celtics from a couple years ago, where it's like no one really is expecting anything from this young team with Kyrie not playing, right? No one's expecting that much from this young team, and then all these young boys just wild out and just start scoring, and they're like, wow, this is a competitive series. I don't expect them going all the way to these conference finals or anything like that, but
Yeah.
they're like, oh, this is like, they're not just rolling over.
That makes sense.
I mean, they get the 8th seed, they're gonna get scrubbed by the Sixers.
Yeah.
Like, it's not gonna like.
Yeah.
They might make either game 3 or game 4 close, but I mean that should be a
They
blow.
got to win one game like the Magic do every year.
Yep.
Game 1.
Damn, that's the one thing I can't bet on this year because you knew
Yeah.
life, death, taxes, Magic winning game 1 of a
Yeah.
playoff.
Fuck it.
I mean, going into the
Plus
next day of the
300
Western
call
Conference,
me.
again, it's like there's so much to talk about in the play-in, in Steph's MVP case and all these things.
Legacies are on the line. I'm calling it right now. I don't give a shit. Every legacies are on the line.
Yeah.
If LeBron loses, legacy takes his hit. Steph loses, legacy takes his hit.
Speaking of
I don't
legacy-
make the rules.
You
I'm just
yeah.
following
You
them.
just be
Speaking of
consistent.
of
Okay.
legacy, LeBron averaging 25 plus for 17 straight seasons, wild,
That's OD.
fucking wild for a
17
past first
years.
player,
Yeah.
wild.
That's OD.
Look, man, he told us like years ago he could do it if he wanted. So like, this doesn't. It's the
No,
narrative
but-
of like him being the pass first guy is like he chose to do this, I guess. But we all know LeBron, if he wanted to, could average 30 a game every single
He
year.
could average 35 a game.
Like if he
Like,
wanted to,
yeah,
he
no.
just chooses to be a really good
And that's
teammate.
what I'm saying. But still, the reason why I'm saying it's wild is because as you look at where the other names stopped, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like the Jordans, the Kobe's, like those names are. It's like 12 seasons, I think, for all of them.
I'm just
And then
saying.
after that, it's just LeBron.
But you also have to think about too, like I guess.
Injuries toward the end of the year, all this stuff.
Well, I'm
gaps.
saying like it's in
Niggas-
context
niggas,
of.
niggas took breaks. Niggas started to play
Yeah.
baseball for a little
Yeah,
bit.
That's true.
You know?
I agree.
And in context of just like where the league was, scoring with like an average NBA score back in what the late 80s was what 81 to 75.
Yeah, but I also
Yeah,
think
like-
those players on their career also always had high scoring numbers.
Oh no,
Yeah.
they probably did, but I guess it's just like within the flow of offenses. Like often it was just very all right. We're gonna drain every bit of the clock.
Yeah.
throw it in the post maybe. All right, kick it back out, swing. All right, pull up jumper.
Yeah. The other thing
Team
is
basketball.
Real
Is,
basketball.
Before they
like you
ruined
said with the legacies being on the line. My thing is, I think both LeBron and AD play no minutes restrictions. It's LeBron in an elimination game. Period. That's what I think it is. I think at the end of the day, the Warriors are that bad of a team that against a good team, with LeBron and AD playing, they're a good team, right?
Yes.
Against a good team, Steph will go off for 60, but they're not gonna win.
Look, man, I'm just banking on.
I don't know,
look,
man.
I absolutely want.
I
Steph
want
to
just
go
for the
off a
jokes. I don't
million.
even like any the
The good thing is they have 2 chances to lose now.
We're Lakers.
Lakers.
Yeah.
Lakers.
Lakers.
Both.
Oh yeah, yeah, true,
7
true,
and 8?
true,
Yeah,
true, true.
because the Warriors made.
Well, I mean,
the 8.
whoever loses this game is not losing to the 9-10.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, no disrespect to Ja, because I expect them to beat. I expect the Grizzlies to beat the Spurs.
I don't
right?
care about the game at all.
That game. Yeah.
I don't care
I
about
mean,
it at all.
that's exactly
I
why.
hope DeMar plays well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
future New York Knicks, DeMar DeRozan.
Huh?
No,
It's gonna
the Knicks
happen.
got to get Kawhi, bro.
I'm telling you, it's
The
gonna
Knicks gotta get Kawhi.
happen. DeMar
No,
DeRozan.
no. He's not gonna go there.
the
He's
Knicks.
a future Laker.
Oh.
Didn't
you're
you hear
right.
before?
You're right. You're right.
He's a future Laker, bro.
You're right. You're right.
They wanted him all in LA. It's his hometown team.
oh yeah,
He's a
from
future
Compton.
Laker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Ah.
I want Kawhi on the Knicks.
But hey, look, Memphis is gonna take care of business, all right? And then
Steph goes off for
unfortunately,
60
Steph
on
is
them.
gonna do what he did last Sunday, against them. And then we got LeBron at
Who
the
do you
7.
think you are? I am.
LeBron at the 7 and Steph at the 8. And then, hey, look, man, let chips fall where they lie.
Yep.
It's going to be a good game, though.
Yep. I'm excited. Like, we really like playoff basketball. And now this is just an added element of it.
The reason why I say my thing with this is the Lakers ended up beating you guys without LeBron, right? The Knicks are a good team.
Yep.
The Knicks are a good team, and one of the reason why they won is the Lakers. I mean, the Lakers buckled down on defense. Granted, Steph's again generational talent. Let's talk about generational talent in this playing
There's
tournament.
also some mess ups on the
Steph
Knicks
and
side.
Russ. Yeah, absolutely.
I'd say the Knicks kind of pimped that game more than the Lakers won it.
No. The reason why I'm going to say no is because the defense for the Lakers started earlier. If it was just the last couple minutes and it was just like the Julius Randle travel, like just Knicks mistakes, but it was getting to that point because they had a lead. The Knicks had a lead.
They had that 6-point lead with like a minute left. I think Thibodeau.
I'm talking about before that. They had a bigger lead before.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So it's.
I was gonna say Thibodeau calling that timeout when Julius Randle kind of got trapped was a mistake. Because then you didn't have a timeout later in the game. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, but
there was a lot wrong with that game. The Knicks definitely lost that shit though.
The Lakers still have like the potential to be a decent team, but I'm saying with both of their superstars, they should win that game because again, my thing with Steph is it always comes back to like the MVP argument. What makes an MVP? And I was someone who was always like it goes into if you take that person off the team, how do they do? But there is a level of team success that needs to be attained. Always. Because Russell Westbrook, when it was just him on the Thunder, you make an MVP case every year. He won one of them. They were a low seed in the West. If they were a 5 and up seed, then it's a real MVP case. It's not just a consolation vote, right? Same thing where I was like, if Luka was a top 3 seed, MVP vote.
Yeah.
Right? But you have these generational talents that could really break the play-in tournament. You have Steph, you have Russ, you have people like that that can literally just shake up everything. If we got to make a quick pick, I think, and listen, y'all can find the tweet because I said this a couple weeks ago. I think they lose the 7-8 game and then they win the 9-10 game.
And then they play the Jazz, right?
Yeah.
First round. I mean, hey, I think that's the most likely outcome. I think everybody expects that, but it would still be kind of fun to see Steph and the
Steph drops
Warriors.
at least 40 regardless.
Oh, they don't
Yeah.
win unless he drops more than 35.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a goal.
Unless Andrew Wiggins somehow became
Talk
what
about
we thought
bona
he
fide
was.
scrub.
I don't know because
he's
I
playing a
saw
lot
some
better, though.
stats and they said he's been playing really, really well the last few.
I'm not buying into that stock. I'm just saying,
Watch, it's gonna be Juan Tuscan Anderson. It's gonna be Juan T that is the X factor in this
God.
game. He's gonna drop 17 points.
Mexican
watch.
legend. Shout out Ruben.
there it is.
Hey man, look, hey.
Also, the one thing I don't like about Juan is he really be talking shit like he's hot shit to people.
He just got signed. I mean, he got signed the rest of the year.
I'd be like, who? No, before that, I was like, I don't know who you're talking to.
Hey, man.
But sir, you were being carried.
Look, when you have Steph as your teammate, you can say whatever you want.
No.
Sometimes
Niggas being pushed in that stroller.
he's like, you don't
Literally.
know. He be talking like that. You don't know who my big bro is though.
Literally.
It's like my big bro gonna beat your ass, so I can say whatever I want.
Hell yeah.
And high key, he kind of right. Hey, look, man, I would have never thought that.
Damian Lee be doing that shit too, and then he be getting dunked on.
Isn't that Steph's brother-in-law?
Damian Lee?
No,
Somebody else. That's Steph Curry. No,
Seth Curry.
No.
Damian Lee is
Austin Rivers is
Austin
Seth's.
Austin
Is Seth's brother-in-law.
I thought
So wouldn't that make him
Damian Lee is
Steph's
related to the.
brother-in-law too? That makes sense. Am I bugging?
No, Damian Lee is related to is in the Curry family somehow. I feel like that. I feel like he's dating
No, but
somebody.
like John. All right, hypothetically, say I get married to somebody. Say we were brothers, right? Like those are my in-laws, but wouldn't by default those also be your in-laws? Is that not how it works?
No, not really.
Huh?
Because Seth. All right, so
That's your brother's brother.
That's my brother's.
so Damian Lee's not.
Okay, all right, yeah.
I thought-
Okay, all right, so that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I thought Damian was dating
Maybe it
Steph's
is.
sister, Steph and Seth's sister.
I know they have a sister. She played volleyball.
Yeah, she.
I
tough.
thought that's who
Oh.
Damian Lee was dating, and then when
Sybil.
Seth is
Sybil.
related. Seth is
Sybil.
with
Sybil Curry. Hold on, let's
Rivers'
see. Who's-
sister, right?
Sybil
We're gonna
Curry-
figure this out.
Sybil Curry's dating, I think. No, Austin Rivers, right?
What?
All right, hold up.
No, they're not that intermingled, guys.
Damian Lee is
Yeah, no, she's right. He's right. Sidell is her name. Sidell married Damian Lee.
See, I knew it.
No, you just said Austin Rivers.
No,
we were trying to
I was
figure
trying
out
to
because
figure out-
Austin
I
Rivers
was
is
asking.
related to
That's
somebody.
weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Austin Rivers is dating Paul George's ex thing.
Yes.
Married.
Married.
Yes. But also, Paul George broke up with her because he got a stripper pregnant. So there's that.
Priorities.
That's all we got for you guys this week. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. That's at Saratobi Sports. Go like the Facebook page. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. And you guys can also follow me on Twitter at Offended Normal. Guys?
Hey man, one time for the birthday chick. That's all I'm gonna say.
You didn't want to say bitch? You don't view yourself as the baddest bitch on your birthday?
You know, I am a bad individual, but you know.
I mean, you was out here calling Cam Newton and Russ Westbrook baddies, and you can't call
You know
yourself
what,
a baddie?
you know what this means? It just means that we can kill Miles because you can't kill bad bitches.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Miles is now able to be touched,
Wow.
like Uncle Ben.
You need to stop saying able to be touched, bro. Because that just sounds wild.
I'm just saying. I don't got
The
superpowers.
booty is mine. It belongs to me.
I don't got superpowers, but all my
phrasing.
uncles is fine.
The booty is mine. It belongs to me. Yes. Word to
You got superpowers,
Where-
but your girl's still alive?
word to Dark Blood getting exercise. Nigga, get your black ass out of here. Black Lives Matter.
Those two?
Wow.
Oh, God.
Sensational. Yeah, all I got for you is nematodes are people too. Let's go Nets.
All right. We will catch y'all next week.
I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion, champion, champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I fear nobody. Ain't no letting down, I won't let you down. 'Cause I got